So today we are going to discuss about the chapter coordinate geometry, and I am teaching for Polytechnic. Those who are writing for Polytechnic exam competitive, which is competitive, please have a thorough knowledge about this one. And I want to make you to write the exam in a more efficiency way, so that within the rest time you can tackle so many problems as much as you want. And today is my first class of teaching competitive exams for various students and from different state level. So different boards are there for different states. So mainly all are similar type. For example, Hyderabad, I am from Hyderabad. So coordinate geometry is one of the one of the important chapter. So in Punjab and other states, UP, they may be also having this coordinate geometry. But before doing this coordinate geometry, you should have a perfect knowledge about basics. Then you can do problems clearly. So my aim is to do the problems in a faster way, in a less time. Less time you can tackle more number of problems. Polytechnic. Poly means more than three. Technique means some technical related things like civil engineering and computer engineering, like that. Engineering, like that. Polytechnic. Like poly means more than three. That means you will be specializing in more civil engineering, like computer engineering, like so many things, etc. etc. So let us take the first topic as coordinate geometry, and we'll be moving in a step by step fashion. So let us begin. Coordinate geometry. Actually, this geometry was invented by René Descartes, a French mathematician. Actually, it is related to graph. Whenever you are doing coordinate geometry, the graph sheet should be there in your mind always. That means a graph sheet should be pictured into your brain. Then the problems will become easy for you. So I am repeating the basics once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here x-axis, this is x dash, this is y, this is y dash. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 2. Sorry, y-axis is, here it is positive 1. Y dash is negative, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So if I want to mark a points here, so x-axis is 2, y-axis is not there, so it is 0. I want to mark a point here, x-axis, x coordinate is 0, x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0. Next, I want to mark a point here, so x coordinate is 4, y coordinate is 0. So observe carefully, on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. On x-axis, y coordinate is 0. Next, in the same way, this one, same follows. On x-axis, y coordinate is 0. Let us concentrate on this. On here, this is y-axis. So y-axis means y coordinate is 3. So that means x is not there. So x is 0 actually here. X is 0, y coordinate is 3. So x is minus 4, y coordinate is 0. So what is the pattern? X is 0, y coordinate is minus 4. X is, here I want to mark this point. X is 0, y coordinate is 2. Not 4, this is not minus 4, this is 4. X is 0, y coordinate is 1. Observe what is the pattern you observed? X coordinate is 0 on y axis, and these are all positive numbers. In the same way, this x coordinate is 0 on y axis, and y coordinates are different. So from this what you understood, x coordinate on x axis y coordinate is always 0, on y axis x coordinate is always 0. This is one basic rule. Next, another thing, look, location of points on the graph sheet. Suppose I want to locate this point -2, -4. I am revising the basics once again for you so that you will not get confused and will be doing in a faster way. -2 and -4. -2 is here, this is x coordinate and this is y coordinate. So x is -2, y coordinate is -4. That means here. So -2, -4. Suppose I want to look at -1 and 3. So x is -1. X coordinate means first one, then y will come. X coordinate is -1. Here, y coordinate is 3. That means point is -1, 3, like that. So it's clear. This is coordinate geometry. This is competitive exams, Polytechnic course. I am revising the basics of the earlier classes. Like x coordinate, what will be there? Now, in 10th standard, you have learned the formula of distance between the 2 points. What is the distance between the 2 points? Suppose x1, y1 is there, x2, y2 is there. What you are talking about? What is the meaning of this? Something x1. Here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there, and here some 2, 2 is there, and here some 5, 4 is there. Just mark this. What is the distance between these two? I don't know. This coordinate geometry is nothing but graphical representation. So, what is the distance between these 2 points? He is asking. Next. So, like that formula will be there. We can do in that by using the formula. And what are the other basic things you require is distance formula you should know. Next, here center coordinates is 0, 0 because okay, leave it. Next, midpoint formula. Midpoint is, I have marked two points are located. What is the midpoint of this one? Midpoint means from here to here, here to here. What is the measurement of the length? So that also we are going to discuss. Formulas step by step I will write. Next, and you need to know certain things about rhombus, something like that. Rhombus, parallelogram, equilateral triangle. So A, B, C. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal, no? So they will give the points here like this, and they will ask, they test whether the following points are equilateral or not. Just you need to find the distance between these two, distance between these three, and if all sides are same, then we can conclude this as equilateral triangle. Next, parallelogram. In a parallelogram, what are the conditions? Opposite sides are equal. So they will give the points here. Prove that opposite sides are equal. Next, in a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. That means they are giving these two, diagonal bisect means dividing it into equal parts. So midpoint formulas will come here into this picture. So calculate this one. If they ask diagonal length, you should use distance, and if they ask this one midpoint, what is the midpoint value, then you use midpoint. What is the midpoint of this diagonal means, you have to use midpoint theorem, midpoint formula. That's it. Next, quadrants. I have quadrants. I have clearly explained how to locate distance, and there are basics. I have explained basics part 1 to part 8. Please go through it. If your basics are poor, please refer it. Then only you can understand what I am teaching. Otherwise, you cannot understand. So there are 8 parts in the basics. So step by step you go through it. If you are beginner to my channel, and that's it. So we'll do some problems. And collinear. Collinear means what? What do you mean by collinear? Collinear. What do you mean by collinear? Collinear means points lying on the straight line, like A, B, C. Again, graphical representation. Keep in mind graph A, B, C. So points lying on the same line. That means when you add this length and this length, the total length should be AC. Then the points are said to be collinear. Next, you need to know about internally line joining the points in the ratio internally, line joining the points externally. Those two formulae also you should know it, but we will be discussing in the next class. So for today, let us concentrate on distance formula only. Based on that, we will be doing some problems, right? This is the distance formula for 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2. When 2 points are given, how to find the distance is this one. Now let me do one simple problem for you. These are all objective type questions. So distance between 0, 0 and minus 3, 4. We'll do from easy to tough. Distance between 0, 0 and minus 3, minus 4. Distance between 0, 0, minus 3, minus 4. So just 0, 0, 0, minus 3, minus 4 means where it will lie? This one. Minus 3, minus 4. X axis is minus 3, y axis. So what is the distance is saying? So simply apply this one. Right here is 0, 0, minus 3, minus 4, x1, y1, x2, y2. So replace here. Square root of x2 minus x1 minus 3 minus 0 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square minus 4 minus 0. 0 no value, so forget about it. Minus 3 whole square. Refer to my basics. 3 is 9. This 16. 5. Actually, you can do directly. 0 will not give any meaning, so directly square with these two. You can write the answer directly. Next, distance from sin theta cos theta to the origin. As I said, when 0, 0 is there, directly we need to square it because 0, 0 doesn't give any meaning. Next, distance from sin theta cos theta to the origin. Sin theta cos theta to the origin. Origin means here like this, sin theta cos theta, something like that. Then what is it just now? When origin is given, forget about it. Just square it. And because we are doing objective type, nobody will ask how we have written the steps and that all. You need to put the correct answer. So I am not dictating the options here, just I am doing in a step by step fashion without seeing the answers. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, square root of 1 is 1, that's it. Next, which of the following, okay, leave it like this. And distance between the point 4, 2 and 8, 2. 4 to 8, 2. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. Next, use this distance formula. What is the distance formula? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This x2, here it is 8 minus x1 is 4, y2 is 2, y1. 8 minus 4 is 4, plus 2 minus 2 is 0, whole square is 16, square root of 16 is 4. Next, so these are something little bit difficult, little bit different. Which of the following points lie on x-axis? Which of the following points lie on x-axis? X, y, 0, y, 0, 0. Which of the following points lie on x-axis? The options are given: x, y, x, x, y, 0, 0, x. Which of the following points lie on x-axis? Already I have discussed just now. On x-axis y coordinate is 0, so y coordinate you see this one, so simply take this one, remaining all is rolled out, so that's it. Which of the following point lie on x-axis? Which of the following point now lie on x-axis? The options are 0x, 0, 0, 0y, all of them. Which of the following points lie on y-axis? On y-axis, x coordinate is always 0. X coordinate is 0, 0, 0. You see here, all of them go. That's it. On y-axis, x coordinate is 0. Leave it. Next, okay. Another question. If the points x, y and 2, 3 lie on the parallel line to y-axis, I will read out the question for you once again. If the points x, y and 2, 3, x, y and 2, 3, if the points x, y and 2, 3 lie on line parallel to y-axis, this is x dash, y dash. This x and y, x, y and 2, 3 lie on a line parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis means something like this. On parallel line means on y-axis x coordinate is 0, no? So x will be 0, that means this is 0, therefore y is equal to 3. What are the options given? X is equal to 2 they have given, x is equal to y they have given, y is equal to 3 they have given, and y minus x is equal to 1 they have given. So easily parallel line to y axis means x coordinate is 0. So x is equal to 0, y is equal to 3. So obviously the line, this is a line parallel to y axis and y is always 3. That means y coordinate is always 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 like that. That's it. Next. So one more interesting question with this. If the coordinates of the opposite vertices of a square are if the coordinates of the opposite vertices of square are 1, 3 and 6, 0, then the length of the side of a square. This they are asking. Because in a square all sides are equal, no? So opposite side vertices are given. So they are asking this. Simply you need to do diagonal of a square is root 2 times the side. Diagonal of a square is root 2 times the side. So here diagonal is which one? This one. So 1, 3 and 6, 0. Diagonal is equal to root 2 into side. So this is nothing but distance formula you apply. 6 minus 1 is 5. 0 minus 3 is minus 3 whole square is equal to root 2 into side. So 5 5 is 25 plus this is nothing but 9. 25 plus 9 is 9, 14, 34 is equal to root 2 into side. Next 34 by get this root 2, root 34 by root 2 is equal to side. This can be written as root 34 by 2. So side is 7, root 17. That means this side is root 17, root 17, root 17. That's it. So if you know the basics, you can do everything in Polytechnic exams. But if you are not sure of basics what you have learnt, and if the question is for negative marks, better leave the question instead of writing the correct answer. So we'll finish up with this and we'll continue in the next class. Bye. Thank you very much.